Self-managed super funds and property. I've seen a few things around this week and also had some comments and feedback on a previous post that I put up about a client with a self-managed super fund and why didn't they consider property. So I thought I'd unpack it a little bit and give you my thoughts and share with you my thoughts on owning good quality property that's going to provide a good return for you over time. And let's talk about it in reference to self-managed super funds. Yes, you can own property in a self-managed super fund. You can own a residential property. So let's talk about residential property. I'm talking more about a property that sits on a piece of land that's in a good growth area that's likely to deliver a good outcome. We're not talking about buying apartments or buying properties in your SMSF via someone who only sells property and that's their vested interest to sell that property to you. And maybe they're running some sort of scheme to sell different properties to make significant commissions and things like that. So we need to be wary of those types of offers to buy property that's seen to be good quality. So buying good quality property is a good thing to do and can be a good thing to do within your self-managed super fund. What you've got to be mindful of is lots of other things that need to be considered. Is it better for your circumstances to buy a property in your own name? There's lots of considerations around that, such as tax considerations and how that can benefit you in the future. There's also a tax consideration around capital gains tax when you potentially sell it in the future, which most people do sell their investment properties to help fund their retirement. Within a self-managed super fund, the tax rates are lower on the way as you accumulate. So you get less tax deductions in theory versus claiming the tax deductions in your own personal name. So residential property is good quality. Residential property is a good investment for you for your long-term financial wealth. And you can hold that in a self-managed super fund, but you really need to consider all of the alternatives and we can help you with those considerations. Another great way to buy property in a self-managed super fund is to buy the building that you are functioning or operating your business from. You can have more control, you can buy the asset, it can grow over time as well, and generally we have some clients that have achieved some really good outcomes by buying the business, or not the business, sorry, by buying the property that they operate their business from and being able to function from there. But you've got to be very mindful. There are some significant rules as well in self-managed super funds of the types of things you can do with those properties in there. So look, property is a good investment. It is a good investment within a self-managed super fund as long as it's good quality property and it meets all of the things that you need to achieve in your life when you consider everything that's going on in your life. Not just buying a property because everyone's doing it or the market's down or all of these sort of things. So you've got to do your research, you've got to do the work and catch up and meet with a financial planner so they can help you work through all of the options, not just the one specific you should buy property from someone who thinks it's a good idea. So anyway, there's my thoughts on self-managed super fund and property. As always, reach out to a planner, reach out to us, book in a 15-minute clarity call with us, and we can help guide you through your circumstances and whether property in super or property in your own name or something else is more appropriate for you.